Hi, welcome to the Gen X Glam and Gab channel here on YouTube. It is fantastic to see everyone, whether it's your first time or you're coming back. Thank you so much for tuning in. I know you have a lot of choices out there and you're hanging out with me here at the Gen X Glam and Gab channel as I mess around with my hair. If you're new to the channel, you're like, what is she doing? If you're tracking my channel, you might have noticed I am back, just back from a fresh haircut. Look at all these nice, long, soft layers that I have going on. I even went into this cut brave enough to say, hey, why don't you give me some long layers around the front? And she's like, what? And like, I said the word bangs, you know, I'm here in Sweden, right? So there's a bit of a language barrier. And so I was like, you know, maybe we could do some bangs. And she's like, So we didn't, some long layers in the bang area, but it still is a really nice, you know, long, all over sort of look. But believe you me, there are a ton of layers going on in here, and I'm super happy with it. I am super happy. There's no product in there, you know. She offered, they always offer, you know, oh, do you want a little bit of this or you want a little bit of that? But I like to be able to run my hands through my hair and not feel like I'm getting caught up on some like cakey strand. Well, I will do while I'm sitting here is I like to do this. Does anybody else do this? I'm gonna just spray my hairbrush with a little bit of my hairspray and just run it through. It's not like I sprayed it directly on my hair, and I feel like it just gets rid of some of the flyaways. Sometimes I'll spray like just on my fingertips like that, and I'll do one of these numbers. Just because my hair is so fine, I tend to have a fair amount of flyaways. What do you think? I think the next time I go back, I might go a little bit shorter. I might go a tiny bit shorter. I might, when I say shorter, and I'm specifically talking about a little bit more shape around the bang area. It's such a big decision to get bangs. Please weigh in if you're in the same boat. All right, before I went to get my hair done, I did a little bit of a base, but it was kind of like in this area. I did my under eyes, but I stayed away from my forehead because I knew she was going to cut my hair. And I cut my hair, wash my hair. That's what I'm trying to say. I knew I was going to get my hair washed. And so I was just trying to stay away from, I don't know, having makeup running all over my face. All right, I'm going to go in now and kind of refresh a little bit. This is my new Bubble Cosmic Silk Milky Toner that I got not too long ago. I really like this brand Bubble. It's relatively new out there on the market, and it's definitely new to me, but the more I use it, the more I like it. I got this Cosmic Milk toner. I love me Milky Toner. I got this cute little like lip balm. I'm going to go ahead and put a little bit on, even though I want my lips to stay relatively dry because while I was at the mall, I went early, got my nails done. I went with 19 because it's my lucky number. So this is just like 19 randomly in a book. I'm like, I want shade 19. And this is what it came out to. How is that? How is that for, you know, the criteria for deciding to get your nails done? Just go in with a number, and whatever number's in the book, you just go with. Well, that's what I did today. But I went a little bit early for the hair appointment to get the nails done. Still had time to kill, so I went into like I don't know, Stockholm's version of a department store / has a lot of beauty and hair. Alain's, I don't even know if I'm saying it right, because they have high end and they have drugstore, like a nice balance between the two. And the last time I was there, these NYX lip liners, lip Lingerie, I don't even know. It's okay, I know I said I was going to give up on the lip stains, but these were completely sold out. Like the gondola that had these on there from NYX, none were available. And today was restocked. So I picked up the shade, 2 shades, Cuff Me, a rosy pink, and I picked up the shade Naughty Nude. It's supposed to be a warm nude. Here they are. I actually swatched them, and then I tried to take it off with my Clinique Take the Day Away, and I couldn't. I was like, so I think these are going to have some staying power. I'm going to swatch them for you. This is the Naughty Nude. Look at this ball tip. It's like I don't even know, I guess like a really fine, almost like marker. Let's go. And this is the one I think I'm going to put on my lips as I get ready to go out. This is this is that's the more pinkier shade. Let's go in with that. I don't know. Do I need to let my lips dry down a little bit? Okay, this is first impressions. And lip lining is not my forte, but let's go in with it. Oh, wow. It does draw like a very fine tipped marker. I don't think I can talk and do this. You have to be very, you don't need a lot of pressure. I'll tell you that right now. And we're going to go on the bottom. I couldn't do it in one fell swipe. I wonder if you're supposed to shake this thing. I don't hear anything when I shake it. We're going to go back down here. I think my lighting is really messed up. And so I apologize. I apologize for that. This is one where you're just going to have to bear with me, because if you're tracking my channel, you know that what you see is literally what you get. What do you think? I don't know. Let's fill it in with this Wet n Wild lip blur. It's in the shade Nude for Love. I picked it up when I was in the States not too long ago, because the blurs out there seem to be all the rage. All right, that is not the most even lining. Oh, we're going with it. There they are there. And as to demonstrate that this stuff may not be going anywhere for a while, I'm going to show you. Here's the Clinique Takeaway. I love this, by the way. I love this makeup remover. If you're ever in Ulta and you're a hot mess because you tried all the samples, Clinique usually has this out at their station. So there they are. We're going to give them a pretty good swipe, and it's barely any of it came off on my cotton swab. So I think I'm going to be living with this liner that I unevenly drew for all the night. And I am getting ready to go out. I'm leaving the house again. Came home, got to go right out again. And one of the invaders has got me on the clock because it's like, you don't have time to video. But I'm like, well, let's just see about that, because I'd like to show my peeps out there the new cut. While like when you leave the salon, it's never gonna look as good again. So here we are. All right, let's go in a little bit under my eye with some of my Guerlain in this like nice little 3 milliliter sample that's worth 45 bucks. This is from the Orchidee Imperial collection. This is just their eye cream, which I really, really like. It's so thin, and I have noticed, I've been using it now for almost 2 years, and I have noticed that my under eye health from consistent use of this stuff has gotten a little bit better. I'm feeling like less dark under there, more smoothed out, and it smells delish. Is that the appropriate word to use for makeup? Because let's hope we're not eating it, but it just smells really luxe. I mean, that's Guerlain. That's Guerlain for you. It's all about the luxe. But I wanted to get a little bit more moisture on top of that Bubbles Milky Toner that I put down, because we're not going to do very much. This outing where I'm headed to is just a very casual outing with friends, so I don't need to be anywhere near all glammed up. Here we go. Just a nice like little glow. And whatever base might still be hanging around from hours ago when I set underneath my eyes and, right in here where I hold a lot of my redness, it's still looking pretty barely there-esque. All right, what do I want to touch up with? I need to lean in a little bit and show you that liner again. Oh, I got this last time I was on vacation in the States. By the way, if you're tracking my channel, I said, hey, I'm going on vacation. I'm going out west. I'm going to mail out a couple giveaways. So Sylvia's got one coming, and so does Mariko. I'm sorry, I'm slaying it. I try to pronounce you guys' names as they appear, as your handle for the channel. But but it doesn't always work that way. But cute little glam bags. And this is a giveaway video. This is a giveaway video. Please read all the rules very carefully. It's a USA or Canada giveaway, and I want to get another one of these cute little bags out. This one I just got from Ipsy. The bag itself, I'm repurposing it. I'm throwing it. I didn't have a lot of time to go into my treasure box of overstock to fully pack this thing. So I'm going to show you what I have going on so far, and I'm going to try and fit a few more things in. But this is, I guess this would be like the spotlight, the spotlight of the giveaway, and it's literally called Spotlight. It's a Charlotte Tilbury Beauty Wand highlighter. There's a mini size Clinique mascara on here, and this is from the brand Tomika. I'm not sure, but it looks like it's a really fun antioxidant serum. Came in Ipsy with vitamin C and some other skin loving ingredients. That's all I have going on, but I can fit more in there. And so if you're interested, all you have to do is be subscribed to the channel, make a comment in this video, and have a USA or Canada mailing address. Good luck. All right, a little bit of touch up with my Charlotte Tilbury Magic Vanish. Love this stuff. It does, I feel like it does help vanish away some of the imperfections I have going on. I'm going to go in with my little generic from Amazon little puff. We're going to spray it with NYX. Ooh, this is a NYXy kind of video, isn't it? Matte finish spray. I'm just going to give it a tiny bit of moisture. I could have went with water, but I'm going with the setting spray. Just a tiny bit. First I'll tap it. I'm going to tap it around. And then I'm going to take, I love these little, this is a combination of a powder puff and a beauty blender. I love them because they're so flexible. So I'm going to start with just the tip. This is the shade 01. And I'm just going to touch up right under my eyes, on my lids, in like right here on my inner like nose contour area / I don't know, inner cheek. And I'm going to put on some powder, and then I'm going to get out the door before we hear a knock on the door, and our time together is abruptly cut short, not by any of our own choice. Let's just put it that way. All right, just a little bit. I mean, so when I'm doing my makeup here, getting ready and sharing this experience with you, I don't know how much you guys pick up on, but I can tell you that this product is not pilling. First of all, it's leaving just smoothing out my skin and laying down a very light coverage. It's not really given too much glow. Any glow you see on my face is poking out from this product from Bubble. So I'm just trying to minimize some of the discolorations, natural discolorations that are going on this vintage skin. All right, tiny bit of liquid brush. Okay, I think I picked this up and put it back down, but I was going to say I picked this up the last time I was in the US shopping not too long ago, and it's from NARS, and it's in the shade Behave. I've had one of these. I had Dolce Vita, the same kind of liquid blush from NARS. And I like it because it's a nice bit of pigment, but it's also very buildable, and you can blend it out really well. This is kind of like, it's almost like a very light pink. There, I just wanted to give a tiny bit of pop of color. I'm going to drag whatever I got on that sponge all around to get the monochromatic look. Again, I can do so much with this little blender, I tell you what. It almost has like a corally vibe to it, and to accentuate that, I pulled out from Guerlain it is in the shade Coral 02 powdered blush. I love this. I'm going to use one of my P. Louise brushes. It's very angled and small tipped blush brush, and I'm just gonna go. This also smells very luxe. Guerlain, you've got it going on. At least you have us fooled with the scent. Obviously, if you're not into scents, Guerlain products wouldn't be for you. But if you don't mind that scent of luxe, and you want to treat yourself to a really nice brand, go check out what Guerlain's got to offer. So again, like, I can't tell what you guys can tell with my lighting, my amateur rig, as I like to say, but I've got like a very nice corally vibe going on. I think it sets off the blue sweater quite nicely. I'll just lean in. Let's powder down. Let's get a little bit of my Charlotte Tilbury press setting powder. Gonna do an all over face deal. I didn't go in with any sort of bronzer or contour because I'm not going with that vibe with this like purpley blue sweater. I kind of like just this set off there. This might be a nice look when I go on vacation. I think I might travel with this. I'm not sure. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, thank you for hanging out. Thanks for suffering through me trying this new lip stain, although I said I was swearing them off because I find them so hard to work with. All right, I'm going to be silent and I'm going to try again. All I can tell you is it's like a very fine tipped pen. And from my inability to get it off very easily with that Clinique take the day away, I think it's going to be there for a while. Wherever you are, whatever you're doing, I hope you're well. Thanks again for hanging out. Get in on the giveaway if you want. Congratulations to all the winners. And maybe I'll try to squeeze one more tiny little giveaway bag in before I set off in less than a week's time. Take care. I'll see you in the next video.